What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our channel. It's the Styling Twins, and we're back with a new video. Cue the music.
Yeah, they twins, I can tell they ass apart.
Okay, welcome back, you guys. I know it's been a minute, but as you can tell from the title, your girls is Amazon influencers. Yes! Finally! And you guys know how much we love Amazon. Literally every other haul is a lot of Amazon purchases, basically.
Yeah.
And we wanted to switch things up because I don't think we've ever told you about the beauty products that we purchase from Amazon on a regular. And we've also been purchasing new finds and, you know, trying out new things from girls we don't see on TikTok. TikTok got all the reviews for the skincare. So if you're ever looking for something quick or you heard about something, check out TikTok. Check out TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok has been more like a review app for me. Like if I want to check out reviews on products that I want to try, especially beauty products, I can always sort of search in TikTok, and I'm never disappointed. The girls are spilling all the tea, so we only doing our duty and letting you guys know what we are getting right now to work on our skincare routine. Yes. Most of this is going to be beauty products for your face. And some of these things are new. We still waiting on results. So, of course, maybe we should do a follow-up video.
For sure.
Just to see how these things are working for us. Because there's a lot of things that are very popular and some things that are more based on the reviews.
Yes. Now, if you didn't know, your girls is about to be 40 years old. So that means a serious skincare routine. All my 35s and up, y'all know. At 35 and up, you start to see changes in your skin, and it's very, very important to develop a routine. Problem areas that I wanted to make sure I focused on when developing a skin routine is the dryness on my cheeks. On the side of my cheeks, I tend to get very dry, but still remain oily in my T-zone. So that combination of oily to dry skin, that was always something I was concerned with.
I think another thing that we wanted to focus on was the dullness. Sometimes when you get older, you don't have that vibrancy. I want to say glow. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. You don't have that supple glow to your face. It starts to get dull, let's be honest. And dullness was one of the problem areas. That was one thing I know I wanted to incorporate in my beauty routine. Another one I would say is as I get older, I find that I'm getting really dry under the eyes. So whenever I do my makeup routine, it's a desert after about an hour or two under my eyes. So I know I really wanted to work on the dryness under my eyes. And like you said, the dryness on the outside or perimeter of my face. Yes. But still keeping down the oil in my T-zone. But that's melanated girls is you playing double duty, especially with combination skin.
Right, of course. And sometimes you have to have different products to fix different problems or different areas of the skin. So your girls been doing now research, so we can give you the things that we have been feeling or liking or trying out, just to let you know what you can get on Amazon. We're going to add all of these things to our Amazon storefront, so you guys can easily purchase, and it'll help your girls out with that.
Okay, also we're going to give you these things in order in a way that we put them on our faces. There is like a step routine. Usually you can have 5, 6, 7 steps, but there is a proper order to order your skincare and beauty routine. So we want to give you that information so you're just not piling it on any kind of way.
How you put on products, what step the product is in your routine can help or harm.
So cleansing the skin. Cleansing the skin should always be your first step. And I know you guys heard of like double cleansing. Double cleansing. People said that you first start with oil for a double cleanse. So we've got this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula oil. It's great for removing makeup. It's great just for that double cleanse because oil actually does cleanse the face. It breaks up a lot of oils. It breaks up a lot of like waterproof makeup and mascaras. So especially if you've had on makeup, you want to start with an oil for a double cleanse. Break up the makeup. It really does like melt it all away, and I love that it rinses off. You don't have an oily feel to your skin once you've rinsed this off. It rinses off pretty clean, so it doesn't leave your pores trapped or clogged. It's really good, and this has a rosehip fragrance, which smells pretty good.
Moisturizing cleanser. And honestly, you can go with different types of cleanser. Moisturizing cleanser I go to because, like I said, there's some dry places on our face that we want to combat. So a moisturizing cleanser after the oil cleanser will be my double. We also like a Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's is not found in Amazon, so we're not going to add him to the list. But this La Roche-Posay, especially when I'm going to work. Like if I've washed my face at night and I really don't want to go in with a strong tea tree type of wash because I haven't done much overnight. So if you wash your face at night, I don't want to go too harsh in the morning. I like to do this hydrating wash because it leaves my face hydrated and just prepared for the next step.
This is everything. La Roche-Posay is really taking over our little medicine cabinet, if you will, because they have really good products and the price is really great. Okay, after you double cleanse, that means you done your oil cleanse or purifying. Once you're done cleansing your skin or your face, you should tone the skin. And we found that this Dixon, this is an oldie but goodie. A lot of people already have this, but we purchased this from Amazon. And yes, this is a toner. It cleanses your pores. It sort of really gets out all the gunk and all the bad traces that you might have left behind. We have hyperpigmentation. I like to start off with a concentrate around my lips and under my eyes. Like really get where my darker spots are, especially right here on the cheek. I concentrate on those areas because they also tone the skin. It is a toner, so it does help with hyperpigmentation and cleaning your pores.
Minimize those pores. So you have texture. Oh, we didn't talk about texture.
That's that's another one of the things besides dull skin and dryness or combination skin. We wanted to really clean up the texture, the small bumps on our skin.
All right, let's get into another toner that we recently purchased from Amazon. And it's from the brand The Ordinary. You guys are pretty familiar with The Ordinary. They're kind of like all over the internet for having pretty good or good products at reasonable prices. I think that's kind of like their thing, The Ordinary. They usually keep simple packaging to, I guess, keep costs down. And The Ordinary is pretty new to our skin routine. We haven't really used many products from The Ordinary, but we got so much good reviews. And the thing about this particular one, which is the glycolic acid, toning solution, is that we've heard that it's also pretty good under the arms, which is a surprise to us. Didn't know people was using toner under their arms to combat that hyperpigmentation, I guess odors. Excess sweating, odors. So yeah, so we purchased this and I love that they come in a big bottle because we kind of been using it as a toner on our face and also under our arms to see what that's like.
But I can say we've been doing this for about a week now, and I haven't worn deodorant. So that's the trick. True. It's supposed to replace your deodorant. Also clear up hyperpigmentation. I do notice that my underarms are getting lighter, so I maybe need to do some before and after pictures. And I go outside. We in Houston.
Yes, it's very hot, triple degree weather.
Yes, and it holds up for the most part. It holds up.
Yeah.
So
that is very true. So
try it and tell us what you think. Yes. Or if you've been doing it already, like this girl, that's we already knew about that. Or go if you need more reviews besides us, just to see the long-term effects. Go on TikTok because they are like giving the information for people who have been doing this for months. I had girls that I found that said they haven't used deodorant in a year from this. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Yes, and remember to read the directions because that glycolic acid is only for the PM, and it says it on the back. It's only for night. Yes. I do use it in the morning under my arms because my arms is not going to get any sun on it, so that's fine. I haven't had any problems. I also use it on my neck to make sure my neck is, because sometimes my neck gets darker than my face. I've been using it on my neck and I feel like that's been working too. My neck is really soft too, so but I wouldn't do that during the day because my neck is exposed to the sun. So after we tone, what's next? After toning, we go in with serums.
Yeah, I think that would be... And we've got a couple of serums.
Well, you know what? Before we get into serums, one thing I like to do after I cleanse and tone, I like to use this.
Oh, yeah.
This rose water. This rose water spray is pretty gentle. It's nice on the face. It
anti-aging. It's moisturizing.
It's
refreshing.
It's refreshing. That's the most important thing from it that I love. The cleansing and toning my skin. Going with this rose water spray is awesome. I love it. And you know what I found too? Just a little trick, because I have braids right now. Spraying this on my scalp, because typically when I have braids, sometimes after a while my scalp gets to itching, and I tend to run and put some oils in it, some type of oil in it. But when I put oils in it, it tends to clog the pores, and I'm scratching, and it's dirty, and it's just like it kind of gets a little bit, what's the word for it?
Build up.
It gets some oil build up when I use the oil. But I haven't used oil on my hair. I have these braids for about 3 weeks now. I've just been spraying my scalp with this rose water. No scratching, no itching, no having to throw oil in it. I love it. So check this out. If you're having braids, spray this in your scalp and let me know if it works for you too. Because I haven't had to put any moisturizer on my... Because this is a humectant too.
Right, yes.
The rose water traps and moisturizer.
Right.
So... it will replace some other moisturizers that you're using, like creams or butters or oils. Try using this rose water instead.
After you've cleansed the skin and you've toned the skin and you got a nice refreshing spray of the rose water, we like to go in with a serum. And this is no particular order. You could kind of layer these serums on. But I like to start with a new product that we've recently been using. It's also from the company The Ordinary. And it's out. This is the niacinamide and zinc formula serum. All right. Now, niacinamide, if you're familiar with the mineral, it helps to reduce blemishes. Zinc also helps to heal the skin of blemishes. This product, I like to let it dry down completely before I go in with the next serum. You want to tell them about the next serum?
Yeah. Okay, so the next two serums are part of the same company, Eclat. But one I use for daytime and one I use for nighttime. Let's go with the daytime since we're going with our daytime routine. So this is basically a hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is great, especially if you have dry skin. It traps in moisture. It helps with crow's feet and wrinkles because it adds a more suppleness, a more brightness, a more softness to the skin. This particular brand, Eclat, was highly recommended. It has so many reviews that I sat there and read on, because hyaluronic acid, there's so many brands out there, it's hard to choose. But this Eclat has a lot of reviews. This one I showed you is more for a nighttime routine, but it has the vitamin C, it has retinol in it, it's anti-aging, but it is recommended for a nighttime routine. But same brand, but this is a vitamin C serum. After we cleanse, after we tone, after we put our serums on, the next thing we want to do is put on
moisturizer.
No. Sunscreen. Ladies, I know they say black don't crack, but you need sunscreen, especially if you're trying to clear up hyperpigmentation, because the sun is going to get darken your dark spots. No matter how much vitamin C, how much toning you try to do, it's going to only darken it once you go outside. And we're in Houston and the sun is beaming.
Yes, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay?
Exactly. So we need a good sunscreen.
Pretty popular.
Very popular. This Black Girl Sunscreen. This is the matte version. So this is the Make It Matte Black Girl Sunscreen. It boasts a 45 SPF of 45. So that's pretty good. They say if you're over 35, you really should be looking for something above 40 as far as SPF.
Yes.
But I learned a couple things doing research on
sunscreen. And this is a chemical sunscreen.
Yeah. So there's two types of sunscreen. There's chemical and there's mineral. This one is a chemical, which means that it has I'll put it on the screen, but I'll show you the difference on the screen. What's the difference? But these work where the chemicals, basically, you put it on top of your skin and they penetrate the skin's barrier, and they, whenever the sun rays go into your skin, they pretty much turn them into heat and release them from your skin, so you're not getting those damaging sun ray effects. That's what the chemical does. But the thing about the chemical is you have to wait 15 minutes before you go outside. So in your skincare routine, make sure you're giving yourself, in your daytime routine, make sure you're giving yourself enough time to put this on, let it dry before you go outside. Because with chemical sunscreens, you have to wait at least 15 minutes before you're exposed to the sun. You put it on before moisturizer, but with the mineral sunscreens, they use basically minerals to block. So it's not penetrating the skin, it's literally blocking your skin from the sun rays. But that tends to leave an ashy cast on black women.
Yeah.
So with this one, it's brand new. I love it. It has a jelly-like consistency.
Yes.
It's supposed to be matte. We never tried a regular one.
We wear it either to work under makeup or with no makeup. So kind of like using it both ways.
Yeah. So we want to keep it matte and not too oily. This one has been doing great, I guess. The only thing I don't understand about sunscreen after doing so much research is any sunscreen, the longest it'll last is about 2 to 4 hours. So you should really be applying sunscreen every 2 to 4 hours. But if I'm at work at 8 hours, I'm not going to be adding sunscreen to my face. So I'm really only protecting myself like maybe about the 2 or 4 hours when I first put this on.
Yes.
So sunscreen, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
Now, what I do love about that sunscreen is that not only is it a jelly-like consistency, it's clear. It never leaves your face with that white cast. So let's move on. So after we've added our sunscreen, you want to go on with the moisturizer at this point. Your sunscreen is sat on your face for 15 minutes at least. And you ready to put on a moisturizer. So I usually just go with moisturizer after my sunscreen. And this is our newest moisturizer. It is a Hydro Boost, so like a jelly moisturizer by Neutrogena. Neutrogena?
Yeah,
Neutrogena.
this has great reviews on Amazon.
Right, the Hydro Boost line, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost line, whether you get the wash or everything is about hydration and the cleanser and everything. So all the products. So this moisturizer was a nice step to our routine. Like we said, we have combination skin, and sometimes moisturizers sit on top and don't penetrate. And this is a more of a water base, so it's really penetrating the skin. And I'm loving it after the sunscreen. Going in with the Hydro Boost, and I feel like I have a glow all day.
Now, because I wear makeup to work, I like to go in with a different moisturizer, and that's because I get really oily and my makeup is swimming all over my face if I don't. I picked up a new moisturizer, and again, it's the La Roche-Posay brand. I love that this is a double repair matte moisturizer. Now, it is a matte moisturizer. So I've learned that with my skin, I gotta do the most, like, because I'm so oily and so dry around the cheeks right here. I will put this at in my T-zones to make that matte. So I'm rubbing it here, and here, and then I'll do another moisturizer like the Clinique moisturizer, which is a heavier moisturizer, more oil. But I like to use this in my T-zone. So if you're looking for a matte option, even if you're oily all over, but if you're really oily in the T-zone, I found that this really helps, this matte moisturizer. And look at the size of this thing.
Nice, big.
And it was at a good price for the size. This is going to last me a long time. But I'm making sure I'm using it because you got about 12 months once it's open. So don't try to hold off on your skincare. Because remember, they have these things on here because these active ingredients, they start to lose their
activeness.
Yeah. Their potency.
After about whatever year. Sometimes, typically it's 12 months to 24 months.
Yeah.
Use it before you lose it.
Yeah, use it before you lose it. Make sure you use, because you holding on to skincare and beauty skin and it's expiring, it's not doing its job.
Right.
So that's a good tip.
Right. You continue to use products that may have been expired and they're not giving you results because the active ingredient is dead. All right, so that's my matte moisturizer. Next, I will go in, of course, with my makeup routine. Yes.
We're not going into that, but since we already done and ready to put on makeup, that's my daytime routine.
Our nighttime routine, which we're using some of the similar products, but much more, because this is when you want to really pile it on, ladies. And honestly, it's because you're not getting the UV rays from the sun. You also you're not doing much wiping and sweating, and so you're allowing the products to really work their magic. Yeah. So we're gonna show you some things that we recently got from Amazon that we've included into our nighttime routine that we don't use in our daytime routine.
So it's a nighttime routine. So after work, what are you doing to your face, right? After work, I'm already on my 5-step skincare routine. I got to get that makeup off. I've been hot. I've been sweaty. It's Houston. And I need to get this makeup off my face ASAP. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my oil cleanser, get all that makeup broken down. Make sure it's coming off real good. But I found the perfect now. If you don't get anything from this haul, please, ladies, get these. Now, typically after I do that oil cleanse, I go in with a baby wipe. I wipe it off and I cleanse my face. But these right here, this box. Now, all the girls that know, if you know, you know. Now, I used to wash my face with a rag. Nasty. It's nasty. If you wash your face with a rag, it's nasty. It holds too many germs. It's just nasty. It can get mildew. Where you putting it at? It's just
how often
nasty.
are you trading it out?
That's true. Like, how often are you trading out? Are you washing everything? It's just like you're gonna need a rag for each time you wash your face. If you really want to keep it. But even still, after the wash and dry process, you can still hold germs and trap dust and everything in your washcloth. So done with washcloths for a while. I've been using sort of like I've been basically using disposable wipes, baby wipes, or makeup removal wipes. But this box has really been a game changer in our skincare routine, and I'll tell you why. It's a box of 60 of these cloth materials. Now these things are nice and big, so you know how they always have those small, tiny little face.
Yeah, these are dry wipes.
These are dry, no moisture, but I use it now. It has a exfoliating side, if you can tell, and then it has a smooth side. But the amount of pure cloth that you get in one wipe, it does the job. It rinses well. It's smooth on your face.
It feels like luxury on the face, and when you use it to run water or to go back and rehydrate it, it still holds up.
It still holds up. That's the thing. It doesn't break apart. It's really strong. Yes. These things are amazing. It's excellent. Recommend. 10 out of 10. Go get you a box of these. They come in a 60 pack. I think they're not $10. But I mean, the best thing I bought out of Amazon in a while.
Yes.
Off Amazon in a while. These things are game changers. And so getting rid of all of that bacteria from a washcloth or anything is going to always be great for your skin to get rid of that bacteria, because you're reclogging your pores. So none of these things will matter if your skin is still dirty. So you want to make sure you're not using a rag or just your hands. Those things really are a game changer.
Yes.
But after I've gotten everything off in this cleanse, I like to go in with an exfoliator. Now, I've learned there's two types of exfoliators: a chemical exfoliator that seeps into the skin and uses chemicals to exfoliate, and then you got a brash
or abrasive,
something
with texture that's going to break up the dirt or break up the oils and everything in your skin.
Yeah, sometimes they use like walnut shells or tiny particles that's going to break up the oil and dirt in your skin and remove sort of that dead skin surface. Okay, so these are my two type of exfoliators now. This one is new. It's very popular though. This Dermalogica powder. This uses chemicals that are activated that exfoliates your skin. Now, you can use this on a daily. I wouldn't suggest using it in your morning routine. This is for our nighttime routine. You put a powder into your hand, you sprinkle a little water, and you lather it up. I know you guys have seen this done so many times. But you lather it up, and I like to let it sit on my skin maybe another 5 minutes to make sure the chemicals are penetrating, and I'm getting, the maximum effort from this thing. So I like this so far. It's new in our skincare routine. I've been using it lately, and I'm not mad at it. My skin is soft. It feels smooth. Those little texture bumps. So far so good.
All right, let's talk about another type of exfoliator for the skin in our nighttime routine. Now, typically when I'm washing my face during the day, I use my fingertips. I think that is the best. It's less abrasive. It's smooth. Like I said, I want less abrasion or trauma to my face in the morning as possible, because I'm going out.
The sun rays will damage and hyperpigmentate dark.
Right. So I'm kind of fighting myself if I do anything too harsh to my face before I walk out into the sun. So I typically use my fingertips. I love to wash my face in the shower. Not a sink over the sink type of girl, but I like to wash in the shower with my hands. A trick of mine is to make sure that you're washing your face for the length of like a sitcom TV show. I like
now you got that from Jackie Anna.
Did I get that from Jackie
You know exactly out of sync Fresh Prince while she's doing her wash.
Okay, so that's where I got it from, because that's the show sitcom. That's a sitcom show that I sing when I'm doing my washing in the shower. So West Philadelphia, born and raised, all the way up until he in the house. So that's how long I do my wash routine, and I also will do it double sometimes in the shower, so twice.
That's a good tip, yeah.
So
Make
use
sure
my
you're
fingertips.
using it for as long as you need to. Make sure you wash it for as long as you need to, because if you ain't washing and really getting it up, it needs to be lathered, it needs to be rinsed and go on a second time.
Yes. Pick a song that you know the words to, you know the lyrics to, so that way you can get to it. And it'll be typically, like I said, sitcom shows long enough that you can get through. Family Matters, you remember one?
We are living as singer. Ooh, and the night is coming. Again, I got my girl.
See, it's perfect. Now, at night, when I really want to take the dust, we have me dust. If I really want to take the day off at night, I'm going to use a little bit more than my fingers, so I like to go in with this little product. It is a silicone scrubber on your face like that. Perfect. I love this. Recommended to my older sister. She don't use nothing else but this. So this is
and the body one.
And then the body one, because you can buy. Go on Amazon.
Go on our
Amazon storefront.
Go on our Amazon storefront. We'll show. It's a 2-pack. You get the body one and you get the face one. We're talking about face right now, but the body one is everything. It's as far as the body and the face is the same. If you're using a rag, it's holding a lot of germs. It's holding a lot of nastiness. So
same thing with them loofahs. Yes, we don't even know how to say it, because when you use them in your girl,
you got to get that silicone. You ain't gonna have a wash like you ever thought. But the thing about this is, be careful with the face one, because I tore my face up really, really bad over scrubbing. You have to be gentle. If you over scrub with this, it can like really rip your face or leave burn marks, because I had the experience.
Okay, so after we've done those steps, I always like to concentrate something on the eye, because like I said in the beginning of this video, sometimes it can be a desert when you're about to hit 40 under them eyes. We picked up this Kiehl's brand creamy eye treatment, and I'm pretty new to under eye treatments or moisturizer. I typically just go thicker in that area with my moisturizer, but like I said, we're trying to step up our skincare routine, so we wanted to pick up something that was made to combat that dry area in particular, and not just using extra moisturizer in that area. So this Kiehl's creamy eye treatment, it has an avocado texture to it, so it's very, very creamy, and I love it. It really hydrates under my eyes. I will use this in my daytime routine, but typically I've been using it at night just so I can pile it on.
Okay, next up is another product. This one I got from our girl Jeronika on, she does fashion YouTube videos on TikTok, Instagram, and all of that. But she was giving suggestions for a skincare routine, and she suggested this Neutrogena Retinol Vitamin C cream. This isn't like a serum. It also is a dark spot corrector. So this has vitamin C, retinol, and is a dark spot corrector. This has great reviews on Amazon. Like, people have actually before and after pictures that look damn good. So I'm like, let me try this, because like I said, I had those burns, and after you burn your skin, it leaves dark pigmentation. So until that's cleared up, I've been using this retinol vitamin C at night, and it has great reviews. So I'm waiting for it to show me some results. Since we're talking about being under the influence, that Jeronika one was suggested, and then this was suggested to us from
Hollow Lux.
Yes, she
raved about this particular product. She said it was one of the products in her skincare routine that she automatically saw results pretty fast. Pretty fast. So.
Yeah, she raved about this. This has an adapalene gel. Now, what I found out from my research is this before used to be prescription only. This 1% adapalene, they made it over the counter. This is a retinoid, so it's great for aging skin, not just for acne. So great. We'll show you, maybe we'll do a follow-up video to show how these things are really impacting our skincare routine. But I hope you guys got some great products, got some great knowledge on what we've been doing to keep this in check going into our 40s.
All right, so let's wrap up this video with encouraging you guys to go to our Amazon storefront. Okay, check out your girl's products. We're going to add all our products to our Amazon storefront. And if you use the Amazon storefront, you kind of support us too by using our link. So make sure you check out the description box. Support the girls on Amazon. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Hope you guys are just as much into these beauty skincare routines as we are. I'm sure you are, because the fashion girls also know the face is important as well.
Yes.
So we're taking care of our skin, right, ladies? We're taking care of our skin.
Being consistent.
Yes. Developing a routine, sticking to that routine, and try some of these products. Thank you guys for checking out this video, and make sure you return for another video from your girls next Sunday. Deuces.
Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart.